few years ago, when my kids were younger, my oldest was only 8 at the time and my youngest was 2, I decided that I really wanted my kids to understand that they were fortunate. We wanted them to understand that not every child has that opportunity.
There are children that are 4 miles away who don't have a book on their shelf at home, who don't have a clean pair of socks, and may not have the proper school supplies to start their day with. And that's really sad, and it's important for us to teach our kids that that is a reality.
It was important to me to find ways to expose them to this. And when you try to find volunteer opportunities for young children, it's not easy because many times there's a minimum age requirement for children to go into someplace like a food pantry or a soup kitchen. The Giving Tree teaches children to give back to others. It's all about the charitable education of children.
Our main mission, obviously, is to teach kids about community service, why it's important to give back. It's our hope that they'll continue with those values and with that community service like-mindedness as they become adults.
It's a nonprofit that is really for kids, so the kids understand the value of giving and the feel-good aspect of giving and why we need to give to others that don't have as much as us. But also the end result of the Giving Tree is that those projects that the kids work on get distributed to those in need.
It's a real healthy way to help children grow up while they're not even knowing that they're doing a really good thing until they sit down and look back on it.
We give to generally the 5-county area around the Philadelphia area. We also, with our Peace and Smiles boxes, we give to 15 hospitals, and that does take us into Jersey and Delaware. And then as far as the shelters and the food pantries, we stick pretty much to the 5-county area. And then we also give to Ronald McDonald Houses, which also takes us into Jersey and Delaware.
I mean, I think one of the really nice things that Bridget has done is she's really created not only this nonprofit, but a community around it. So it really has a following locally, which I think is also really cool.
We have 2 public events, one in November and one in March typically. And those events are open to the public. So we work with kids in various school districts, different schools, different church groups. We usually get about 250 to 300 kids will come to this event.
We'll set up different stations, basically. We'll have about 12 or 13. And you can actually walk from station to station and do different types of activities.
We have dozens of families, hundreds of children showing up today to make things for the community, something they wouldn't ordinarily have the opportunity to do, to help people that are homeless, to help people that don't have the food to put on their table, to help all sorts of organizations throughout our community, and to be able to do it all in one place, and the kids can see a bunch of different things all at once, is just a magnificent opportunity for them.
They might be filling bags for the poor, they might be making boxes for children in the hospital, filling school supply bags for underprivileged students. And in doing so, by them having that hands-on involvement, they're learning about those in need.
The ideals of volunteerism, impactfulness on other children, other humans, is amazing. And these kids are learning the importance of what it means to give.
I think today's a good opportunity to be able to help a community out by donating to the homeless.
Helping others is good in the community, and I should do that every day.
We kind of just make bags, make cards for kids in need and families in need so they feel better.
I like just being here and just making stuff for other people and people in shelters and in a hospital, and hanging out with my friends and just doing stuff to help others because it makes you feel happy.
You really need to help the homeless because if you don't, they're not going to have anything really.
My favorite part about it was making the cards for the military.
The importance of Jack and Jill of America, our Montgomery County chapter, is that we feel that it's very important to teach our children that they must always give back. We feel that we're very fortunate, we're a loving group, we act as a family, but we also recognize the importance of our community and making sure that we help them at all times.
I think it's very important and inspiring to do this because there are others who aren't as fortunate as us, and I think it's good to help them. It's just a good learning experience of how to help other people out, and it feels good and it's really fun. So
some people like don't have certain stuff like we do, and it's nice to help.
yeah.
Definitely get involved. It's a lot of fun, and it's a great way to get your service hours done or just help out kids in need. It makes you feel great.
Yes, this is a great way to help people. We get to give them food and supplies for school, and it just helps people with their daily lives when they need a helping hand.
It like has fun activities that you can do with like different stations, and you can make lots of fun stuff to help others with.
There's plenty to do. You'll enjoy yourself. You'll benefit from it. It definitely does fly. There's plenty to do, so I would definitely come.
Well, I think like it's fun and you're helping other people, so that's like a win-win.
There's something for everybody to do. Everybody gets to accomplish something in the community.
We have other events that we work with kids in a more private setting, so a school might ask us to come in and set up some projects for different grades in the school or different groups. We work with Girl Scout troops.
You know, they're doing something for animals, for the elderly, for kids in crisis, for the homeless, and sort of get a taste of everything. And, you know, maybe they'll find a passion for a certain segment of the community.
When you get to the outreach, it's how many more people can we help? How many more young citizens can we help create as their awareness of the community in which they live and their responsibilities. I believe they're responsibilities. I don't think they're just niceties. I think we all are. It's important.